Good morning, everyone. Good morning, morning, morning. Mouse time. How are we doing today, this fine morning? Seeing everybody roll in. Heber, at least let me finish Zane's video. Unless I watch two of you at the same time. This is, how long is Zane's video today? Surely it's not an hour and 20 minutes, right? If you guys started the video right when it came out, then it is like an hour and 20 minutes. Oh my god, wow. If you guys started it when it came out, it would be finishing in 3 minutes. I did not know that. Oops. Oh boy. Well, go check out Zane's video if you haven't already. It looks like a very fun one. I remember he was messaging me about which old man thumbnail he should pick. Good morning, everyone. Okay, yeah, we're doing another mouse stream today. Oh, I forgot to play the music. Let's get the music going. Of all the things I could forget, that's probably the least egregious one. No spoilers? No spoilers. No spoilers for Zane's new video. I was not expecting a stream on a Wednesday afternoon. Hi, welcome in. Yeah, my streams are very random. They're just whenever I have the opportunity to. Yeah, we're gonna be drawing more baby mice today, guys. Hi, Peeper. Finally get to catch you live. Welcome in. Glad you finally get to join us. Good morning, Peeper. 1 a.m. here. Oh my goodness. Well, happy to join you in the evening as well. Cool. Let's swap over gameplay. I say gameplay because that's just what this tab is labeled on my stream, on my Streamlabs, on my OBS. Let me get comfortable and kick back here and grab my iPad. We are going to be drawing some more baby mice today. Let me pull up my list. What are we starting with today? We have the Helldivers mouse. I think I teased that at the end of the last mouse stream. Cool. So yeah, let's just let's get right into it. Ooh, I can make chat much bigger because I have a lot of room on my monitors now. Evening, Bieber and chat. Evening. Okay. So let's get a reference up first things first. Why did I type Optimus Prime? Are we doing a Transformers mouse today? Let me look at my list. All morning I've been thinking about how I would draw an Optimus Prime mouse. I don't know why it's so on my brain. We're doing Helldivers. This is like the For Democracy guys, right? I don't know if they're called Marine. Yeah, here we go. These guys. This is what I was thinking of. This is good. Wow, so this guy's gonna be kitted up. Thank you for petting Peep Poof. They love it. Is this mouse's pop bomb super effective against bug types? You know it. I am only somewhat familiar with this game. I did not pick it up, but I remember Will and Josh were both very into it and they were trying to convince me to. That was a very busy time of my life when this game came out though, so I couldn't commit the time to it. But yeah, let's quit yapping and get drawing. So let's do a drawing assist. I'm gonna start with the helmet. I always like starting with the head, just to make sure that because that's like the main details. So let's see. We've got like this visor. It seems to have a bit more edges than that. Something like this. Yeah, that's good. It's got something like this going on, it looks like. Can I get a close-up of this helmet? I can. So many pinecone redeems happening. God, I love a fresh pinecone in the morning, don't you guys? Okay, so we've got the one line down the center. That's fine. And then we got these. These things kind of come over like this. Oh, they can come out, I think. Because they also kind of have this ear thing. Yeah. We've got the helmet. I'm gonna let the ears poke out through the helmet, I think. And then we've got the stripe. We'll erase that extra little piece of line, and let's see. How does that look? That looks pretty good, if I do say so myself. I think if anything, I might just add a couple more vents down here. Yeah. And of course, we'll get the yellow stripes when we do our coloring. If anything, maybe this. Yeah, I like that. Okay, cool. That is the helmet. What does the armor look like? It's just kind of like blocky armor. Oh boy. Don't like that. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to capture a lot of the detail of this armor with the baby mouse body type, but we'll try. Gotta remember to look up at chat every once in a while. What has been the most intricate mouse drawn in all of the streams so far? That's a really good question, actually. There are definitely a couple contenders. Gosh, Zion's mask was pretty complicated. That was just the mask, though. Gosh, there's so many good ones. I think the Black Knight immediately comes to mind. That one was one of the more intricate ones. I don't think there's anything more intricate and newer than that, no. Or older than that, I should say. The Black Knight is one of them. And then maybe this Genshin. No, the Genshin one we spent a little time on, but I think it's the I think I'll say the Black Knight. If it wasn't the Black Knight, then maybe no, we'll just say the Black Knight was the most intricate one. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't even mention the gifties. Did I miss the gifties? Oh my god. Plasky, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. I'm sorry I almost missed that. If you
Thank you for your patronage.
If you guys got a gifted membership, please say thank you. That's awesome. Prinsa with the dono, it's killing me every time you say it. I'm sorry, it's pronounced Shion. I'm so sorry, guys. Shion, the Mask of Shion.
Thank you for your patronage.
Can you blame me for thinking it's Zion, though? I'll start with another dono. I'm throwing back some lunch before work. What's your favorite easy mode lunch when you don't have much time? Ooh, my favorite easy mode lunch. I'm gonna be so real, guys. I know it's not a healthy decision, but I skip lunch most days. I'm a 2-meal day. I'm a 2-meal a day kind of guy. I do a big breakfast and a big dinner. But when I do lunch, I like, I usually do leftovers. That's the easiest. But in terms of from scratch, like, I don't know, maybe a grilled cheese, maybe an omelet. Omelet's probably the easiest. Throw together. Yeah, get some chips with that. Yeah, what are your guys' go-to easy lunches? We're getting distracted again. Let's continue this armor before we take too much time on this one. And it looks like they've got some little belt pockets. Something like this. This is probably good as is. And let's not forget the cape, because the cape feels pretty iconic. Something like that. Yeah, that's good. Cool. Okay. I'm Asian, so lunch is basically rice plus sides. Hey, that sounds good though. Take any meat, veggies, combination of either. Yeah, there you go. Something simple. One of my favorite ones that I used to make, I haven't made in a really long time because it's kind of like kids' food, if I'm being completely honest, is I used to make what I would always call a tortilla pizza, which is just a tortilla, like a white flour tortilla, and I would put some marinara sauce on it with some mozzarella, some shredded mozzarella, and then I'd roll it up like a burrito and microwave it and let it get all gooey cheese-wise. Redhead Techie with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you guys got a membership there, please say thank you. W's. Yeah, big W for the gifties. Gosh. Guys, we've been 11 minutes. You guys are cracked. Okay, let's get coloring on this armor. So we're mainly black and yellow. Like that one song. Let me turn my reference layer on. We no longer need assisted. Let us start color dropping. I think I might just start by color dropping everything this darker color, and then we will add our accent colors afterwards. Oops, that's not closed. Is this closed? That's not closed. Okay, we'll have to color the rest by hand. We'll color in this cape. And actually, you know what? The tail would be in front of the cape, so I will do that, and then there's a line that I have to erase right here. The tail's going to be poking out, and then we will come to the body for the rest of our color. And he's wearing boots, right? He totally is. Boots and gloves. So, you know, this is a Helldiver's mouse, but it kind of looks a little like Darth Vader right now, before we add the yellow. Doesn't it? Where is a good image of the colors? There we go. Okay. Looks great. Darth Vader, no notes. Oh my goodness. The grass started shaking. Out popped the wild Chatot. Welcome in, Chatot. Okay, yeah, so for the stripes, it looks like we want a yellow that leans green. I hope you guys know that when I talk about color, I'm not talking about like literally grabbing green. I'm not like colorblind, but like when I try to distinguish specific colors, like for example, the yellow, like this is definitely a cooler yellow, leaning more towards the green side of the spectrum than it is like an orange yellow, you know what I mean? So I hope that's not confusing when I talk about it, because it's like I say, oh, like we need to get like a nice green looking yellow, and it's just yellow. Let us drawing assist this so that we get our colorful stripe in there. And actually, I'm going to put this on a new layer just because I don't want my pen to blend with the black that we've already colored. Okay, we need this yellow, What else is yellow? We got some yellow around the armor. Around here. Around the shoulder pads. The skirt thing. A little bit on the knee pads. Oh, this is looking cool. It's looking cool. Okay, I think that's honestly all the yellow that we need. Okay. Let me go get a dark blue. Because we want to differentiate our visor from the rest of our suit. We're just gonna do something like this. And then let's get a nice light color. Make a clipping mask. And let's do something like this. Mickey Mouse would be pleased with this mouse? Why? Oh, because it was Darth Vader? Okay, hold up, let me see. Because it was Darth Vader, not anymore. Okay, we're gonna motion blur the shine. That looks great. Okay, cool. And then, tell you what guys, normally I would color the line work, but because most of this design is black, I'm actually not going to color the majority of the line work. I'm gonna leave it black. But where I will color it is I will get the darker line work where the yellow stripes should be. The rest I'm gonna leave as is. This should help those yellows pop more. Get some in here, some in here. Cool. That looks good to me. The only other thing that we need to do is color the armpit line works. There we go. Good stuff. Actually, we need to turn our reference layer off for that. Do them one at a time. Okay, now we need to shade. Sometimes undertones are only obvious when adding other colors nearby. Totally, yeah. You can really help use colors to make other colors pop. That sounds a lot more silly than I mean it, but I hope you guys know what I mean by that. Just contrast, right? Okay, let's shade a little bit. There's a lot of stuff that we could do to shade this helmet. A lot of dimensionality here. So let's get some details going. 1 second, guys. Cola is mewing to get out of the office this time. So I'm gonna go open the door for her. Because she is stuck in the office this time. Last time she was stuck out, now she's stuck in. Be right back. Okay, I am back. Cola is free. She is let out. And for those of you who do not know, Cola is my cat. Is Mrs. Koifish's cat. Who likes to hang out in the office here. Okay, we're shading. Okay, that should be good. Let's set that to multiply. Also give it the motion blur. And let's lighten it up a little bit. That's awesome. Cool. Let's blow that up on screen. I think I will call this done for our Helldiver's mouse. We love Cola here? That's awesome. We love Cola here. Heck yeah. Yell Cola and Elmo, I say pss, 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 pss. tell. Okay, yeah. That makes more sense. I will. Mouse divers. For demousecracy. Okay, what is next on our list? Oh yeah, we're entering the fruit era. It's so funny, 2 people requested fruit suits, like back to back. So first we're gonna do, we're just gonna do a mango. They requested a mango suit mouse. Okay, let's flatten Helldivers. Duplicate our base. How do we want to do a mango suit? I think I might just do something like this. I might just put them in a mango, guys. Yeah? That's pretty good. Let's do this, and then I will do this, and maybe this. I like that. Okay. Let's grab our leaf. No, we want something like this. Yeah. My mango is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Peter, what are your opinions on mangoes and other fruits in general, I guess? I love mangoes. I'll be completely honest, I'm not much of a raw fruit guy. That sounds a little weird. I don't like nanchin on the fruits themselves. Like, yeah, I'll have apple, pretty commonly, like just sliced apple. As far as other fruits go, I just prefer to like blend them up into a smoothie. You know, not their base state. Or juices. I love all sorts of fruit juices. Juice them up. Yeah. Let me just sip my tea real quick. Okay, let's color. Yippee, yippee. Okay, so mangoes have some fun colors going on. So what I'm gonna do, hear me out. I'm gonna start with this pink. Because I know mangoes are not this pink. Not this color of pink. But this will make sense in a minute. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this as a mask. And then I'm going to do this here. You guys gotta trust the system. Looks a little bit more like a strawberry now with this pink. Okay, so what we have, how do we feel about kiwis? Not the biggest kiwi fan. Mango bubble tea, yes, big win there. Pears are goated, yeah, canned pears, ooh, so sweet. Okay, and then I will color in our leaf. I'm picking rough colors here. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna change these colors in a second here. I just want to get my layers laid out. Okay, so we're also going to just erase this line art because I want the head out over the line work. Because it looks like he's wearing the mango, right? Let's get those arms poking out. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ignore all of my layers for a second and I'm gonna create something over the top. I'm gonna go grab like a red like this. And let's go grab a nice soft brush. How big is that? Not big enough. Let's go big. Okay. Let's go something really red like this. Okay. And now let's make it a little bit more orange. We're gonna really kind of get fun with the colors here. And actually, now that we have the base colors down, what I'd like to do is I'd like to find something that's very speckly. Let me check. We want spray paint? We could do spray paint. Cat nozzle spray paint? That's perfect, actually. Heck yeah. Okay, let's start with our dark color. Oops. Not that big. Because mango's got this fun texture. Actually, let's go real big. We want something like that, and then we'll come the opposite way. You guys see the paint splatter like texture that we're kind of getting on this now? Ooh, not that dark. Not that dark. Cool. So something like this, right? We've lost the mouse. We've lost the plot. What's going on here? Well, we've got one layer here, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to mask our pink layers that we've created. So real quick, I'm going to duplicate it. We've got two pink layers. We're going to bring this one in. We're going to make it a clipping mask. Then we're going to bring this one down, and we're also going to make this a clipping mask. And it looks like we may have gone a little big, so I'm going to make sure I select both of those, and then I'm just going to shrink it down. Let's adjust that a little bit. What do we think of this? I might smear a little as well. Let's smear with that fat nozzle again. Ooh, not like that. We don't want to bring the pink out. And we're losing our texture that way. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Oh, that's why we're losing the texture, because we were on the wrong layer. I don't want to bring like more of this red back down. This is pretty mango-y, right, guys? I think so. Okay. Let's color this leaf a better color. Be a little bit more green. Different color for that leaf. That's probably better, yeah. Maybe darker. Or blue. Something like this. Okay, let's go back to... Where did Mercury go? There's Mercury. We're just going in and adding some unnecessary detail to this leaf. Just because we feel like it. Cool. Let's color. Let's color some line art. Boom. Nice. And then we'll just go for like a dark orangey. We're not going to spend too much time picking a color for this thing. And voila. That is a dang mango mouse if I ever saw one. Glorious. Let's shade it. Ooh, do we go purple? I might actually lean my shadow. Normally I shade with this purple, as chat knows. Hey Peeper, when is the Mousetrap live stream? That's a great question. I don't actually know yet. I really gotta catch up with the live board games. I've been streaming so much more. I guess it takes a little bit more time to set up because I gotta ask people if they're available and like plan it. But it's not that hard. I should reach out to some folks and see when it's happening. How many have we done today? This is only the second one, and we're not even done with it. We just started. So like I was saying, I might actually lean this shading a little bit more pink, because I want it to be warm. It's still very purpley. We're not going to do a ton of shading. We're just going to do something like this. Multiply. Get the motion blur going. And let's do that. Cool. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'll leave this up on screen for a second. We'll call this done for our mango mouse. Our mango suit mouse. I think Aaron also needs another version of Train Game. That might not be for a little while, guys. I think I talked about this in a previous stream, but Train Game definitely took the longest to make of any of the videos. In terms of the actual board game, because it took forever to draw the map, it took forever to plan the map. You guys gotta keep in mind that I had to make all those routes and I had to balance them. I say balance loosely. Does it feel balanced, Aaron? You've probably played the game more than anyone else. And then on top of that, I had to design all of the routes from place to place, and I had to pick out Pokemon that were thematic to those routes. I mean, I didn't have to, but I wanted to, because that just adds to it, right? Listen, I will simply conquer the current Train Game, damn right. Cool, okay, this is it for the mango mouse. The next mouse, as I hinted at already, is another fruit. We have a banana suit. They wanted a banana suit mouse, so we're gonna do another fruit mouse. We're feeling very fruity today, chat. Let us flatten this one down. Let's grab a new template. And we will do a... Let's do a banana suit. I should specify, this isn't just what comes to mind when I think banana suit. They did specify in the request banana suit like Brian from Family Guy. Cool. So I know that the mouse is front on, but I don't really want to draw a front on banana. I am gonna give it a little bit of a curve. But yeah, let's just hop right into it and see what we come up with. So if we do something like, oh boy, it's gonna be a thicky banana. Oof, how do we, maybe it does need to be like a forward facing banana. Oh my goodness, this is actually harder than I thought. Ah, beans. Does this need to be a forward-facing banana? That's not nearly as exciting. Let's do something like this. Okay, that works. That actually works. Yeah. It's gonna look wonky with the head. Can we make it a little thicker? Can we make the banana a little thicker? Okay, and then we are going to... Oh, they said like Family Guy though, and this banana's not peeled. I was gonna peel this banana. Let's get some stem action going there. And then we've also got like a little bottom stem. And then I think we will literally just erase. Let's literally just delete the line art that's around the head, because we'll do the same thing as before where the head is poking out. Yeah. Cut that. Good, good, good. And then we will do something like this. The ears really should be tucked, but oh well. Let's get like this going. This going, and then let's get a line down the center. Can I do this? Yes, I can. And then let's just do this. Show a little bit of dimensionality. And then we should probably give him the maracas, right? Let's get some STEM action going on there. When the science teachers try to hype up lab class. Yeah, are you guys adequately hyped? This is lab class, by the way. Oh no, now I want fried bananas. I haven't had fried bananas, actually. Are banana chips any good? Okay, let's give him some maracas. I'm actually, because of how thick our line weight is, I'm just going to do one line in the center and we will color that with our coloring pass. And we can literally just duplicate this line. Give it a second. Whoop. We love that. We love this. Okay. This one's awesome. This one's a fun request. Oh, I love it. Okay, cool. Let's get coloring. We need a layer underneath everything for the top of the hat. I think this is already a pretty good banana color that I've got here. So let's just color with this. Boom. Good. And now we will move up to here. Can I reference this layer? I think I can. It should be closed. It is. And now let's get some STEM action going. Hell yeah. Now I'm hyped for STEM. Banana, banana, banana. Okay, here we go. And the maracas are like a turquoisey color. Very light turquoisey color. Let's color our line art. When I shade with yellows, I like to lean them into the oranges, because yellow should be a nice warm color. Very nice. Okay. There we go. And then let's not forget to color the line art like we said we would. It looks like the stripes are a light purple on the reference that I'm seeing to my left. So we'll do that. Cool. I think this is... Oh, let's not forget the stems. I think this is good for the line art color. So let's... maybe that's too light. Nope. You don't want that. Okay. Cool. Sweet. Okay, let's do some shading, and then I think we can call this one. Banana bread is incredible. Indeed. Best way to handle some expired bananas. Or not expired. Like, if bananas are brownie, just bread them, right? Okay, we're gonna shade the banana. Let's turn our reference layer off. And we've got this one here as well. Shade the stem a little bit and the maracas. Cool, we will set that to multiply. And let us motion blur it. Drop that opacity. And in hindsight, I think I will go to hue, saturation, and brightness, and I'm going to slide the hue slider, which you guys can't see, it's just out of frame, to make our shadows a little bit warmer. Older. Here's warm. Cool, I hope that that was apparent. kind of subtle on the stream. The colors aren't one-to-one, unfortunately, from my screen to what Discord shows. I've noticed that in like the screenshots that we share on the Discord. But that's okay. This is our banana mouse. Woohoo! We love the banana mouse. I've said it once, I'll say it again. I love how Peter adds shading. Thank you. I had to jump on call for work. What did I miss? Banana. I think that's it. Yeah, I think it's just the banana that you missed. Are you saying a banana made this bread? Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna call this done for the banana mouse. I will leave it on screen there. What is our next mouse? Oh, yes, we got some Legends ZA love. We have got some Liban. Liban? 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 You know, Liban. Liban? Why does it feel so weird to say out loud? I feel like I've said this name a million times without questioning myself. Only now that I'm on stream, I'm like, oh, I'm saying it wrong. I'm saying it wrong. Some Liban? I think it's also just because we did the banana mouse, so I'm thinking Le Banana? Okay, let's bring our template back up. Okay, we're doing Laban. And I'm gonna stop saying it because it's driving me crazy. Anyone remember when Peter was nervous streaming on his own and now he's like seasoned cozy art streamer? Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, I used to be quite nervous streaming on my own. I guess I've just gotten more comfortable yapping. I think that's really all it is. Okay, so Laban's got her bangs. And of course she's got the big ponytail, which we will get to, but let's just finish this hair. We got this, and then I will turn on, oh, I don't like that head shape. Oh boy, what's wrong with it? Let's do this, let's do this. I want it a bit rounder, right? No, let me turn reference on, or drawing assist. Okay, that's better. It looks like a Dora cut right now, but it's gonna look better when, it's gonna look better when the rest of the hairstyle is in there, the headband. Okay, turn the drawing assist back on. Okay, so we have got, like, what are they? They're like this. And then she's got, like, this. There we go. That's better. And then one more right there for good measure. Okay. And then let's get to the maid outfit. Definitely one of my favorite dragon trainers that we've ever gotten. Okay, she's got her megastone on her little bow today, so we're gonna make sure that we get that detail. And then she's got these straps. As well as those. clothes. Unfortunately, we can't really do the cuffs. We don't have enough arm length for that. But what we can do is the smock, the apron. And unfortunately, I don't think we can really get the leggings either. We're not leggy enough. Let me see, can I find a good reference image with her ponytail? Her big, character-defining ponytail? I think this might be the best one that I see. Just a big weave. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to try to curve it a little bit. We're going to start here. Oh, we want to turn our assist off. We'll start with something like this. And then it's actually going to come around, like over here. And then it's kind of got like some little bow ties on it, doesn't it? Let's add those bow ties in. Those little ties, little wings, per se. I'm gonna do something like this. I think this works. Maybe one more here. Oh boy. The thicky brush is kind of getting lost a little bit. Okay, we'll call that good. This is probably good. Not gonna lie, I think you're pretty wild for doing all the line art in one layer. I don't do that all the time. For this one I did. I didn't for the mango one. I did the leaf separate. I just know what I'm comfortable with. That's just that's how I'm comfortable working. The reason why I like doing all the line art on one layer is because with closed shapes, I can just color drop a lot easier, especially with a reference layer. I get wanting to piece it out though. I'm an animator, so I know better than anyone that building a character in pieces is good for animation, but we're not animating. What's been done so far? This is our 4th mouse. We started with Helldiver's mouse, we did the Mango mouse, and we just finished the Banana Suit mouse, and now we're doing Laban. And now we are doing Laban. Okay, cool. Let's color. I'm gonna grab this minty color back because her hair is like a minty turquoise, but it definitely leans green. Like this. And so, like I was talking about with our reference layer, we're gonna reference this, and now if we go to a new layer, we can just color drop. Is that a good color? I think we want to go a little lighter. Yeah, that's better. Continue filling. Oh, that's not a closed shape. Awesome. That's not a closed shape either. Okay. Let's just color those parts in by hand. So there's the hair. Here's what I'm gonna do, just because the mouse is white and it's kind of hard to distinguish. I'm gonna color the white parts blue so I can see everything that I've colored. Oh wow, this is actually like all white. Oh my goodness, most of this is white. I just color drop that. Oh, reference is still on. You want a reference layer off now. There we go. So all of that's white, and so is this. And so are all of the bow ties. This is gonna make sense in a second. Okay, so we're coloring all of those. Awesome. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to hue, saturation, and brightness, and I'm just going to slide the brightness all the way. Maybe not all the way. We'll bring the saturation down. Saturation down. Darkness down. Saturation down. Like this. Yeah. Cool. And now let's get the black in there for the rest of the outfit. Gosh, there's really not much black showing through, unfortunately. Samantha, he has an art guiding thing that automatically mirrors what is drawn from one side to the other that he uses for symmetrical drawing. Yes, yeah, I'm gonna assume somebody asked about... I'm gonna guess that somebody asked about the drawing assist. I can talk about that for a second. Gasp! A Peeper stream on my birthday? Heck yeah! Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Kawaii. Everybody hit them with some birthdays in chat. Some happy birthdays. Happy cake day. Yeah, so as you guys can see, I've got this like very thin line down the middle of my screen. So if I am in Procreate, I can tap on Canvas, and then you can turn on the drawing guide right here. And then if you hit Edit Drawing Guide, there are a couple different options. It'll start you off in a 2D grid like this. But at the bottom, you guys can't see it, I'm sorry, because of the way my stream is cropped. At the bottom, there's an option called Symmetry. And what Symmetry does, I can't drag it, okay. And yeah, so Symmetry, as you guys could guess, just mirrors it. So basically, if I go to a layer and I make it a drawing assisted layer, like you see there, then that makes it so that when I draw on one side, it appears on the other perfectly symmetrically. Cool. Gosh, are we ready to shade already? It feels like there's more we could do. I am actually going to grab a darker pink and Score Bunny, which is our fine pen. And we're just gonna do like a very tiny little heart for the symbol she's got there. And then, I guess the Mega Stone, we could do something simple like this. A little rainbowy. Not going to be very visible, especially on stream, but hey, it's there. Procreate is just such an awesome art app. The UI is so concise, definitely. I mean, hey, it's designed so that everything is touch at the tip of your fingers. That's what I love about it over other drawing programs. Not to throw any other shade at other drawing programs. I was a Photoshop boy for many, many years. I just love how accessible everything is in Procreate. I feel like I can do everything so much faster. Okay, we're gonna color our line art now. I don't think there's much hairlines that... Yep, okay, cool. And we'll do like a dark blue for this. Maybe more saturated. And dark. Yeah, perfect. We'll color those little ribbons in. And I think I've talked about it before. Not this stream, but one thing that I've been doing for this particular project is I've only been coloring in the line work on the inside. I like to leave the outer outline black, and I just find that that makes it pop a lot more. It's very helpful when designing game pieces because you want your game pieces to pop, to stand out from the board. And it definitely helps make them pop off the board a little bit better like that. Okay. Can we just color drop the rest of this? Yes, we can. Okay, it looks a lot better with the line art colored, I think. Maybe we'll get the straps in here too. Yeah. Okay. Shading. Or actually, real quick, let me do the Megastone. Just so that's a bit more apparent. Yep. Okay. Cool. Let's shade. Let's shade. Okay, we're gonna do something like this. We're just getting our basic shapes down. We want to get the ponytail for sure. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. And now we will just set this to multiply and we will motion for it. And let's lower that opacity about 50%. Cool. I'm gonna call this done for our Leban mouse. This one came out so great. I love this one. I love Leban. Great character. Great dragon trainer. Very fun character. Awesome. Okay. What do we have next? Oh, next we have a new one. I'm just gonna finish off my tea. I've got one big swig left. 1 second. Num 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 num. Remember to hydrate, guys. I just finished the main story in ZA and I love Leban so much. Definitely, she's great. One of my favorite characters in the new ones. I think my favorite. Who's my favorite? Oh, Corbo. It's Corbo. Yeah, that didn't take much time to think about. Freaking love Corbo. Yes, sorry, I teased new and I didn't go on. It's a new one. We got a Ponbon mouse is up next. Which, if you guys have been out of the loop, is our new fire starter for Gen 10. So how are we gonna turn this little guy into a mouse? Well, I think it's probably gonna be a hoodie, right? Probably gonna be a hoodie. So let's flatten Leban. Which is a fun sentence to say. Okay. Let's get started. Okay, normally the first thing I do with the hoodie is I decide how the face is poking through the mouth. So, we've got a tiny mouth here, but it should be pretty straightforward. Let's do a drawing assist so we get the symmetry. We just want something like this. Oh my goodness, I keep overlapping. Okay, there we go. Easy peasy. I think the eyes are barely going to be peeking through here because I kind of want to do a tinier mouth. And then let's turn off our drawing assist and let's get a tongue going. Yeah. Got the tiny nose up here. I say tiny, that wasn't even that tiny. We might just do this and color the line work. I think that might be the way that we do it. And then we'll turn our symmetry back on, and we'll get some eyes in there. Cool. Let's get Oops, we don't want symmetry anymore for this little head floof. We are going to do... Oh, we do want our symmetry back on for the ears. Yeah, let's see.
Thank you for your patronage.
Nick, thank you for the dono. Hey, peeper, sorry I'm late. Finished the new Zane video. Oh, no worries, dude. Hey, welcome in. What'd you think of the new video? I should have waited a little bit longer. I didn't want to, I hate stepping on the toes of when the boys upload when I stream. Okay. Let's do something like this. Just a very fluffy guy. Okay, we can turn our symmetry off for this. What do you guys think of Ponbon? Do you think that this is going to be your pick for Gen 10? I am going to call it now, and I say that this is going to have the same problem that I have with most fire starters, and that is where I really like the first stage, but I feel like I'm not going to like the final stage as much. I love Ponbon. It's my favorite of the 3 first stages. But I think I will like the others' final evolutions more, so I don't know if I will end up picking this one. That's hard to say, obviously. We need to wait to see. That's just my prediction. Okay, this is pretty cute. This is pretty cute. Okay, you know, honestly, maybe we just leave it like this. Let's try coloring this and see how we feel. And then I just kind of want to do this. Oh, actually, you know what? We want to do this because... yeah, because the hair is in front of the mouse ears. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's color this. And we should be able to reference because it should be a closed shape. Should be, big asterisk, no promises. Let's grab some craft dinner orange. Ooh, that is too saturated. There we go. That's better. I don't normally make a final decision until I see the final evolution. It's gonna look like same. The baby stages are cute. I'm worried about the final and middle stages, still recovering from Inteleon. I love Inteleon. I don't know why people dislike it so much. I think Inteleon's very cool. I had an Inteleon. I chose Sobble when I played Shield, and I named my Sobble Snot. So I love Snot. The Inteleon. Okay. Load bearing the Inteleon there. Okay, we'll color the tongue, and he's got like the yellow snoot. Go. Is this yellow anywhere else? It's the highlights, but not really. What we do need though is the red. This might already be a pretty good red. Yeah. Oops, we can turn our reference layer off to fill that. And then we've also got some red under here. This is looking silly. I didn't... he's so floofy that I didn't have the arms poking through. And honestly, It's very silly this way. I like it. Okay, and then let's start coloring the line work. We'll do a clipping mask. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the red dots on the eyes here. And then let's also color this nose in. Maybe we'll even give it like a little highlight. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, our tongue. You can just tell that this thing is waiting to slobber all over you. Okay, we're gonna go warmer for our shadows here. We're gonna lean red. And most of this is the outline, so we're not actually gonna color a ton of this line work. We're not gonna color the eyes, so I'm just circling those. How's that? That's good, but we also don't want to color the mouth, so I'm just gonna circle around that. There we go. Maybe even a little darker. Yeah, like that. Okay, let's shade. Again, I want to go warmer for this shading. Look at how silly and cursed the line art, the line art shading layer looks. Can you guys see that? I can't zoom in on it. That's just Ponbon. Where's the mouse? He's like, it's such a fluffy costume that he's being consumed by it. I think I'm not gonna color the legs and the tail, just to leave a little bit of the mouse in there. Okay. Let's shade. Yahoo! Okay, and some of this, and then let's not forget the inside of the mouth. And let's get under that tongue. And the snoot. Okay, let's set this to multiply. We will motion blur it. And we will drop the opacity. Cool! There he is. There's our fluffy fire starter. There is our Ponbon. Ah, Aspen's here. Pokey Aspen is in chat. That's awesome. Thank you for making my vision. I can't super chat, so I hope you see that I'm so excited you did mine. I saw Aspen. Thank you for suggesting this one. I'm glad. I always love it when people are here to see their creation. Cool. I'll leave this up on screen for a second. Thank you for petting Peep Goof. They love it. The next one we're gonna draw is a baby elephant costume. Very cute. Very cute. What can we find here? There's some cute ones. You know what I immediately think of? I immediately think of this. I immediately think of this guy from Zootopia, so maybe we'll do this. This one's pretty cute, and it is a baby elephant costume. The big ears! Yes, definitely. Okay, we're gonna flatten this one up. We'll call that done. Let's get our reference back. Okay, let's get a baby elephant going. Let's turn on our drawing assist. And let's get our mask going. Oh boy. It's tusks, guys. It's tusks. Okay, can we make these ears giant elephant ears? I think we can. Does that work? Looks a little weird. I think we need something bigger like this. Gosh, the way that the current mouse ears are built are not exactly what we need for this, unfortunately. I don't want to erase the ears that we've already got though. I kind of want to make these ones work. Something like that. Something like, no, we can come way up. Let's just go big. Let's just go really big and see what that brings us. Maybe this is it? Ooh, not yet. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Okay, we're going to do... We'll keep the hands out, but we will have like footy pajamas here. And then this one has like a heart. Let's do the heart because the heart's cute. Chatot with the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, dude. Wow. That's freaking awesome. It's such a cacophony of peep doof noises in the stream whenever that happens. I love it. You rock, dude. Big W's in the chat for Chatot. And if you guys got a membership, please be sure to say thank you. Check if you got a membership, because if you got gifted a membership, that means that you also get to request a mouse. There's a big pile of mice that I have to get through, so I might not get to it for a while, but if you became a member, go to my page. If you go to my channel, there should be a posts tab, and there should be a members only post that you should be able to see now if you became a member, and you can leave your request there, and I will update the mouse list with your request. Thank you so much for the gifted. That's awesome. Okay, let's color this guy. And this as well. Yes. Okay. Yeah, let's color this elephant costume. We don't need assisted anymore, but we will do reference. And this is a gray, but it is like a purple-y gray. So I might even just use our shading color, because our shading color is very nice for this, actually. Yeah, that just works. And then for the pink, we want like a warmer pink. How's this? That's pretty good. This, and then color those toesies in. Super cute. Color the tusks in. And I think that's it. Nice. Let's color our line work. This one actually ended up being pretty fast. Now here's the question. Do we want the line art for the ears to be pink? Do we want it to be a dark pink or a dark purple? I think we'll do pink here. And purple for the head shape. This is another reason why I like coloring my line work. It helps define shapes better. Because if I didn't color the line work, you guys would just see the ear, right? But because I'm coloring the line work, if I go ahead and I grab my darker purple here, you guys can actually see that this part that I'm coloring now is a part of the head and not part of the ear. It just helps define the shapes a bit better. Okay, let's color the eye hole there, the mask, okay. We'll also color these guys, the trunk. Same thing with the trunk here, I'm gonna do a little bit of layering. Got the sleeves. We'll do a nice dark blue for these trunks. Tusks, rather. I've been saying trunk, I mean tusks. I'm gonna go slightly darker. Cool. And then we'll grab that pink back for the rest of this. Boom. Color those toenails in. Question for you animal lovers out there. I feel like rhinoceroses, elephants, maybe hippos. They've got those very distinct, like, dino toes. You know what I mean? Like the big toenails. Is there a specific name for that kind of toenail? Is it called a hoof? Because no, they wouldn't be. Elephants don't have hooves. They've got toes. Are they just called toes? Anyways, let's shade this. We're very nearly done. And so here's the thing. Normally I would not do multiply until after I've drawn, but I'm gonna set our layer to multiply preemptively. Because if you guys remember, we colored with our shading layer. So if we were to draw on it, we wouldn't actually see anything. So we're gonna preemptively set to multiply. This one's so cute, guys. Aww. Aww. Okay, and now we can just motion blur it. How cute is this one, guys? Oh, my heart's so big. I think they just have toenails, fused toes to make up a foot. They walk around on their tippy toes. That I have heard, yes. They're just toes. Okay. No special name for the names of elephant toes. Okay, cool. I am going to leave this on screen for a second. Call the elephant suit done. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back, but real quick, Brinso, thank you for the 2. Graviportal limbs, apparently. That's way too complicated. I'm just gonna keep calling them toes. Thank you for looking that up, though. Okay, guys, I will be right back. I'll be right back. And we're back. Okay. What a cute one. Okay. So are we gonna address the elephant in the room? No. Can we not? That would make me uncomfortable. This mouse is screaming, address me. Okay. The next mouse is a pirate mouse. Arg. Pirate mouse. They say maybe Nico from Wind Waker. Who is Nico from Wind Waker? Keep in mind, guys, I haven't played many Zelda games. Oh, this is cute. Okay. He's fun. Yeah, let's do this. He kind of looks like a mouse. I can see why they thought of him. I'd prefer to address the Clarence in the cage. We're not going to talk about that today, guys. This isn't even a Pokopia stream. What are you doing? Cool. I was worried about the ears. I feel like the ears on the elephant mouse came out so well. Flatten. Okay, goodbye, baby elephant mouse. We'll get our template back. Let us draw Unico pirate mouse. Okay, so what do we got going on here? Well, he's got the bandana. So let's do that. And you know what? The bandana really does just kind of come down to the eye level. So let's do that. Got a bit of a spike in this bandana. Maybe a little bit more to the side than that. Like this. That's good. No, I'm being picky again. There we go. That's good. That's fine by me. Let's give him these whiskers that he has. Maybe we'll turn on drawing assist for that. Actually, you know what? We don't often do the mouth. But let's do the mouth for this one. We got the sideburns.
Thank you for your patronage.
Why cringe with the $2 note? Thank you so much. Hey Peeber, what's a pirate's favorite letter? Haha. Oh, I know this one. It's X because X marks the spot, right? Nick with the other $2 dono. Thank you so much. Oh my God, Zelda Wind Waker reference. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, it's looking so cute so far. Okay. So let's get this V-neck shirt in here. And it is like a medium sleeve shirt. So we'll do that. He's got a skull on his belt. So we will do that.
Thank you for your patronage.
Another $2. You'd think it would be X. But his true love be the sea. Yes, R matey. Dang, I thought I was avoiding the bait with the R. Dang. Still got. That's a good one. Pirates have 3 favorite letters. We love that. That's a good one. Okay. Does this guy ever hold his sword? Oh, he gets old. I think it's probably fine that we're drawing the younger one. Let's draw his little sword. Something like this. Yeah. Okay, and then we will just put that on his belt. I might actually have to shrink this down a little bit. And then maybe we put it. I don't want to cover the tail, so I'm going to put it on the other side, despite the fact that it is supposed to be on his his left hip. Fun fact, International Talk Like a Pirate Day is on 19th of September. Oh, Elena. I am well aware of that. Do we have any of the crew of the Black Cone here? I'm sorry guys, it's been a while. It's been since September. I don't remember who all was on the crew. I have to open my phone. When it was Talk Like a Pirate Day, I recruited an entire crew of pirates for an adventure in the Discord. We set the 7 seas. We sailed the 7 channels of the Discord. and we invaded Bailey's channel to deliver a very important message. Does anyone remember that? That was good fun. God, what a fun day on the Discord. I'm so glad you're streaming today. Today was terrible and I really needed this. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear you had a bad day. Hopefully this helps cheer it up a little bit. We're just drawing some cute little mice. That sounds so fun. Actually, it was a blast. Everybody had their own role. Like some people like manned the cannon, some people were chefs, and I tried to get as many roles going as much as we could. Like somebody, I think somebody was the anchor itself. So like every time we got to port, I'd tell them to jump overboard so that the ship would stay put. It was so fun, guys. The pirate days were before my time. That's okay. I think the pirate days, that was September, so that was before I started my channel, actually. That was back when I was still just on Zane's channel. Matt, welcome in. Yeah, wow, that's true. Wow, how time flies. Has it really been... Is the channel really that baby? I forget how baby the channel is when I think back to stuff that we were doing like not even a year ago, and it's like, surprise, you weren't doing YouTube then. Okay. I didn't say it, but we're moving on to color. Got a very yellowish green hair. Like this. Am I correct in saying that this is kind of like Zoro's hair from Two Piece?
Thank you for your patronage.
Rune, thank you for the 5. Hey Peeber, I was too late to see you make my mouse diver's mouse. I absolutely love the mouse you drew. Thank you so much. I watched the VOD to see it. Oh, I'm sorry that you missed it, but hey, that was a really fun request. I'm glad that you liked it. I hope that we did it justice for democracy. And thank you for the dono. Thank you for the support. That's awesome. Okay, let's come down to the body, and we will do a clipping mask here for these stripes. I will also do the drawing assist. This is a great pick for a pirate. Oh, is that really all we can fit? We can fit 2 stripes. 2 stripes onto this pirate shirt. Okay. Go back up here. We'll color in the skull. Let's color in our sword a little bit. Get the yellow going here. And then it's just brown. Apart from the yellow button.
Thank you for your patronage.
Another dono, thank you so much. What if the treasure is actually a 3-piece suit? Oh my goodness. The 3rd piece is real? That's crazy. And then we got a slightly darker, more blue-green for the pants. What a cute little pirate! Oh, I like this guy. Okay, let's color this line work. Get the blue lines there. He's so jolly. Such a jolly pirate. And then we'll do dark red for the sleeves. I know technically the sleeves, the stripes go a different way, but we don't really have a lot of canvas work for the sleeves, so we're just gonna roll with this. And then I think I will color the skulls. Line work. And then I think we will just shade. The bucktooth really suits the mouse. Indeed, I agree. Gonna have to have words with my phone for not notifying me when you're live. Ooh, yeah, no, if you guys want to be notified of when I go live, you can very easily do so by going over to the Discord and, well, I mean, you know what? I don't actually really know how it works. I think you can hit the bell? Is that what that does? It feels cringy to say that because I hate hearing it when I watch YouTube, but I suppose you could hit the bell. Otherwise, you could join our Discord and you could sign up for the reaction role for when I stream, and then the Discord will ping you when I go live. So who knows, maybe that's an easier way for you to get notified. Cool, let's shade. There's actually not a ton of shading to be done. I guess we could do this. I'm gonna multiply and we will motion blur this. And then let's lower that opacity. Cool. I am gonna call this done for our Unico the mouse. Unico the pirate mouse. Chopper mouse would be cute. Chopper mouse would be cute. Did anyone suggest that? I don't think I've seen any chopper mice requests. We've gotten a couple Luffy requests, and we got a couple Luffy Gear 5 requests. I think that's it for two-piece requests, though. Please leave a like and subscribe to be notified when the next mouse stream happens. Hey, you said it, not me. The bell on YouTube does it when you set it to always. It's unreliable when left on personalized. Yeah, exactly. I've never screwed around with the bell on YouTube. Honestly, just type !Discord, join the Discord, and sign up for the reaction role. That's the easiest way to do it, in my opinion. Nick with the dono, please like and subscribe for awesome mouse. Thank you, Nick. If you don't leave Pierre's channel, you don't miss his streams. For real. Bell is clicked, but it always seems to be 2 hours late. Yeah, Bell's just unreliable.
Thank you for your patronage.
Boy Chatot with the 5, thank you so much. Super off topic. I'm having trouble with the staircase layouts of my secret underground villain base in Pokopia. Any ideas? You build pretty well. Ooh. Staircase, underground staircase. Are you talking about aesthetic design, practical design, aesthetic design? Gosh, that's a tricky one. Have you considered doing elevators? Elevators could be cool if you do like a gaming corner and then like you do an elevator. Thoughts? Alternatively, man, I wish there were pistons in Pokopia. Every complaint I have about Pokopia is just that I wish it was more Minecraft, you know? And those are such small complaints because I love the game so much. I just want more Minecraft crossover. But man, if you could do an automatic door, that would be fun. Yeah, I'm thinking of the Team Rocket hideout, like from the game corner, really. And unfortunately, those stairwells aren't too exciting. Maybe Google some Minecraft staircases. I'm thinking like mine shaft staircases could be fun. It's not very on theme for the rocket base, but yeah. But elevators are evil enough. Yeah, that's true. Elevators are pretty evil. I would love to see, this is gonna sound so random and out of pocket, but you know how the Romance languages tend to gender their words, like with French, like there's feminine objects and there's masculine objects? I think it would be so fun if there was a language that doesn't gender their objects, but it evil or goods them. Like there are some objects that are evil and there are some objects that are inherently good. And that is how they distinguish stuff instead of gender. That would be based. Elevators would definitely get the evil attribute to them in that case. Cool. Okay, this is Unico the Pirate done. What is next? We're moving on. Cow cowboy mouse. Oh yeah. We're doing a cowboy. Sorry if that was loud. I got excited there. Okay, so here's the thing. We have done a cowboy mouse. I think it was one of the originals. No, it wasn't. It was a request. But this one was a sheriff. So actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shrink this guy up here, and we're gonna do a different cowboy. But I'm just gonna leave that up there so that we don't copy what our last cowboy was. Let's get a drawing assist going. Cowboy. And you know what? Woody is kind of what I was thinking. Maybe we won't go that detailed, but like, oh, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly would be a good one too. Let's just go stereotypical cowboy, I think. Something like this. Plaid shirt. Plaid shirt's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Damn, we just killed that cowboy hat. Yes, sirree, I tell you what. I don't know if there's many people in... Oh my goodness, with the 25, thank you so much, Plusky. Question for both chat and paper. I was thinking of getting a Switch 2 for Pokopia. Is it worth it? Apparently, it's just as good. Apparently it's just a good Pokemon game, full stop. 100% agree. I talked about this on stream yesterday. Apart from like Legends Arceus, Pokopia has been one of my favorite Pokemon experiences. Whether or not that means it is worth an entire Switch 2 on its own, I do not think I could decide for you. If you are... I am not of the mindset that you should buy a console just for one game. I usually wait until there's at least a few games that I want to play to help justify the purchase. That being said, Pokopia is great. I've been having a ton of fun with it. If you are the type that really likes those creative games, I would highly recommend it. And one other thing that I really like about it compared to like the main series games is I had a ton of fun with ZA. I loved it. But the thing is, once I finished the story for ZA, like I went around and I shiny hunted for a little. I don't even think I finished the post game. I wasn't that interested in the story after the main story. That's not to harp on ZA. I loved it. It's one of the better Pokemon experiences I've had recently. It's just it didn't hook me post game. But with Pokopia, like I've finished the story and I see myself playing this game for a while, you know? Just it truly feels like I could just keep coming back to this until people get bored of it. And then I'll probably just stop streaming it and I'll still play it in my free time. Like But yeah, it really depends on whether or not you want to justify an entire console for one game. If you feel like that is worth it and you don't mind spending the money on that, then go for it. Cool. Okay, we've got a cowboy. We gotta get his bandana. He got a bandana. And I am going to turn off the assist to do the second layer of our bandana. And then we will turn our drawing assist back on so that we can do the vest. We're gonna do like the bow-legged jeans this time, where like they've got the opening. I don't necessarily know what these are called. And then we'll give him some boots. Why not? I don't know if a lot of people in chat actually know this, but I used to live in Texas once upon ago. My sister is actually Texan. I didn't live there very long. Not much of it rubbed off. I'm not very southern. But, yeah, I was an Austin boy for a while, and I also spent, a little bit of time in El Paso. Cool. I think this is probably pretty good for our cowboy. I kind of want to give him like a lasso. Maybe I'll just give him some rope. Something like this. No, that looks too much like a whip, and we also mirrored that. Okay. Bieber lore update? I don't know if that's necessarily a lore update. Someone update the channel lore thread? Oh, I guess it is. Is that news? Yeah, sister koi fish. Yeah. Am I hallucinating a memory, or was there an Embor mouse at some point? There has not been yet, but somebody did request one. So I know it's coming up. I don't think we drew that one yet. Am I losing it, guys? Did we draw Embor mouse? I don't think so. Somebody requested father of the unfathered. Embor mouse. Okay, let's color this cowboy. Yeehaw! Oh, that's a good question, actually. Do we color this in? I think we... Oh, do we? The way the hat sits on the head is very weird considering the ears. I think we're gonna roll with the thought that the ears poke through the hat. Did we not? Am I crazy, guys? Are you gaslighting me? We didn't do Embor mouse. I'd remember that. Bieber put wheat in his mouth. Oh, Bieber put wheat in his mouth. That's a good call. That's a good call. That would be more of a farmer, I think. I'm gonna hold off, just because I think that might be a little bit more farmer than cowboy. But we will continue to color down here. Oh, oop, I don't want to color over the line work, so we're going to go on the base color here. Boom, boom. Perfect. Perfectamundo. We are going to grab a darker blue. Put the jeans underneath here. Maybe not that dark. Got the jeans hidden under there. And let's do the stripies. I like the blue plaid. And then how can you not do a nice red bandana? Oh, we love that. Oh, he's a little cowboy. That's my little cowboy. Okay, let's color our line work. Boom. Boom. I forgot to color the belt buckle. Let's do that real quick. And we'll get a nice orange for that line work color. We'll get a nice dark red for the bandana. And we will use our dark blue for the sleeves of the white shirt. Cool! The only other thing that I want to fix real quick is I'm going to fix these up here, and I'm going to fix this right here. And then let us shade. Yeehaw! Like a weird happy face. Cool, that should be fine. Let's multiply that. We will motion blur
your
it.
patronage.
That dude with the donut, thank you so much. Might be late. A sick pony taw. A stick ponytail may sell the cowboy. Oh! Ooh, I get what you're... I get what you're saying. Oh, that could be fun. Sure, why not? Let's do it. We did this one kind of fast anyway. I might rush this one a little bit. I might do something like this. Cool. Just whip one out real quick. Good shout. This is fun. And then I don't normally color the outside line work, but I find that for flames I like to. Anything that emits light. So I know this wouldn't actually be on fire because it's a toy. But we're gonna do that anyway. And we will do the dark orange for the bold rain. Cool. And then I will just merge all of that preemptively, and let's just shade it a little bit. It's a cute idea. It helps differentiate it from our sheriff mouse. Good suggestion. What do we think of that? Let me turn off our sheriff mouse so that he's not blocking the view. Look at all these mice, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna blow this one up. I'm gonna call this done for the cowboy mouse. I'm gonna call this done. We'll leave it up there for a second. What is next? This one? Do I know this character? Oh, I remember looking this one up when someone suggested it. This is Unico from the Fantastic Adventures of Unico. Okay. The good, the bad, and the mousy. You betcha. This town is only big enough for about 500 of us. Ponyta doesn't have a horn, I think. I didn't give it a horn. What horn, guys? Are you talking about the ear? Reminds me of Moomin? Yeah, this show, I don't know, kind of, I guess it's like that 90s style animation. Okay, this is a cute little character. I can't imagine there's a ton that we need to do with this one, so let's flatten our baby cowboy. And let's get a new template going. So I want to do the hair, I want to do the horn, and I want to do the hooves. And then we'll see how that looks, and if that doesn't feel like it's enough, maybe we will do the eyes as well. Bud Muffin with a 2-peeper mug story for the mods when you're ready. Oh my goodness, yeah, mug story. Thank you for reminding me. Context for those of you watching. I was on Kush's stream yesterday, playing some Pokopia with him. I wasn't streaming, I was just hanging out with him. And when he had to leave for a second and I was entertaining chat, I talked about a special mug to me, and I said, remind me to tell you guys the mug story next time I'm streaming. And they are. Oh, I forgot about that. The mug story. Yes. What was the context? I'm trying to remember the context because it's relevant to why it got brought up. I think people were saying, like, when Peeber's a mother, he'll understand or something like that. Yes, so, as I've talked about a couple times on stream already, recently I know, I was in marching band when I was in high school. I did it for my PE credit. And I was in pit, I was in percussion up front, and I played the rack, so I played a lot of instruments. Like the gong, the bass drum, cymbals, stuff like that. When I was in pit for 2 years, I was the only dude in the entire section of pit. It was me, and everybody else that was in pit was a lady. So just me and the girls in the pit. And so instinctively, I got dibbed mother of the pit. As the only male, I got, that was just one of my nicknames. I was the mom of the pit. And I still remember it fondly as one of the best white elephant gifts that I have ever gotten. We did white elephant around Christmas time for pit, for marching band, and the gift that I was given was a very nice, fancy mug that says, "I'm a mom, what's your superpower?" And it is one of my favorite mugs. I'm not actually using it today. But I still have that mug, and I have probably been sipping from it multiple times as I've been streaming with my tea. But I am the mother of the pits. So I am a mom. And I have a mug to prove it. And that was lore story time with Bieber. Now let's draw Unico. Thank you for reminding me to bring that. Thank you for reminding me to share that story. I love that story.
Thank you for your patronage.
Zen Varric with the dono, thank you so much. Heck yeah, Pit! I did drumline in high school. 1 year at the University of Georgia as cymbals, then 2 years of Pit at UGA doing whatever. Heck yeah, brother, drumline for the win. You guys are actually carrying the heavy stuff and marching. That's the one thing that I didn't do in marching band is march, because with the rack and with the marimbas and stuff like that, we did the performance kind of marching band where you do it on the football field, like at a game. And the pit, as some of you guys may know, the pit literally just sits up front. We don't march because our instruments are too big to march. Funny story to bounce off of that, actually. Because pit doesn't march, at least because our pit didn't march. Whenever it came once a year, there was a Christmas festival that our local town would put on, and of course the marching band got invited to play Christmas songs for the Christmas parade. But obviously Pit couldn't march with their instruments, so literally our job was to pick random percussion instruments that are handheld and march with those. So we're thinking like tambourine, triangle, cymbals, just the smaller stuff, not the big stuff like the chimes, marimba, gong, bass drum, stuff like that. So the instrument that I marched twice in the Christmas festival was the avaraka, which was literally just a maraca disguised to look like an avocado that we just had on our pit shelf. So that's another fun fact of me. I have marched an avocado in 2 Christmas festivals, in 2 Christmas parades. I am a professional avaraka player. Cool. I think this is everything for Unico. Let's do some coloring. We've got kind of like a warm reddish hair. This is too bright. I'm gonna make it darker after. This is too bright of a red. This looks like Ronald McDonald's hair. Ronald McDonald mouse would also be a very fun one. I don't know if anyone suggested that. Let's go less saturated and more purpley pink. Not that much. Here. Too much. Oh, I'm being so picky. That's good. Okay. We got the white horn. We've got the gold hooves. Oops. What is more festive than a musical avocado anyway? For real. My swim team in high school used to march in the Christmas parade, and it was so awkward because what can swimmers do on land in the winter? For real. Wait, what? That's crazy. Why did you guys get invited to that? What the heck? Cool. This one actually came out so cute. Wait, this is such a cute, simple one, guys. Let's color the line work. I don't think we need to do the eyes. I feel like this one came out cute on its own. One thing that I am seeing that we could do. Aegis with the 5. Thank you so much. My fiance and I are huge music nerds. So her and I have a tradition where we go to watch the marching DCI championships every year in Indy, 4 hours away. Wow, that's quite the drive. That's a commitment to the craft. Yeah, marching events are fun. I didn't really realize how fun they are until I joined marching band myself. That sounds awesome, though. It's always nice to have like a fun little activity to go do with the missus like that, especially if it's something you're both passionate about. Cool, let's shade. I think that's all we need, because we were able to retain a lot of our original shade. We will drop that down. Okay, I'll blow this up. Oh no, wait, what was I gonna do? I was gonna make the skin of the mouse slightly more blue, because Unico seems to be like not quite white. Can I do this? That looks good. But I will erase the eye whites to keep them white. Okay, cool, yeah. Blow this up. I'm gonna call this done for the Unico mouse from the Fantastic Adventures of Unico. I definitely have not seen this. I remember I looked it up when the person submitted this, and yeah, it's cute. It looks cute. Like an old Japanese cartoon. Is the Hugathlon giving 10,000 gold? Has it always done that? Weird. Might need to adjust that. Lobstar with the 10, thank you so much. One of the schools that did marching band contest in my state would always just dance down the marching route. So their marching score was always abysmal. But they were always everyone's favorite to watch. That does sound fun. Oh, I'm so glad that so many people here also have fun marching band stories to share. Surprised you can change the gold amount 1. Ah, okay. I didn't know that. Did Secret Mod Powers, did you do that, Aaron? Congrats. Yeah, I don't mind if you did. I'm just curious if you did. We held a big one. The little mice avatars being sent flying by bombs while Peter draws is so funny. Definitely. That's the as far as I know, there's we were talking about this with Kush on stream yesterday too. I don't know all the stuff that you can do with the gold. The gold is part of the stream avatars addition to stream that I have. You can buy exclamation point bomb if you have gold to send people flying. I think you can type exclamation point bomb and then type somebody's specific name that you see on screen to drop a bomb on their location instead. The only other thing that I know that you can use gold for is to like change the color of your avatar, but that doesn't work with the way that I have it set up with the mice, so don't spend your gold on that. Okay, that's Unico done. Let me scroll up on my list. What is next? Next, we have a hedgehog mouse, specifically not the Sonic kind. Deal. I probably would have done Sonic if you hadn't specified, so thank you for specifying not the Sonic variety. Let's get a hedgehog reference up here. So sweet, so cute, look at them. I very nearly got a hedgehog, but I could not find a breeder in my area. Have a great day, Peeper and Chat. Catch you next time around. Thank you so much for hanging out, Premachu. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Lots of people that have done March Band here, huh? Specifically not Sonic is very specific indeed. Cool. Okay. Let's do a hedgehog. How do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? I might get a little weird with this one, guys. I kind of want to just, like... This look too cursed if I just did, like... If I just did something like this, it looks like he's got like a receding hairline. Hear me out. There's a vision here, chat. Do something like this. The spikes. But then we also color the base. This. Like a very nice light beige. Oh, they kind of got like little pinky feet and things. Let's do that. Then I'm actually gonna well. I don't know how I feel about this yet. Maybe I do another one. And what if we made this brown? Ooh, not that brown. This brown? Let me move it up a bit more. This is okay. I don't know. I'm a little stumped on this one, guys. Maybe we give him like the soft, oops, that's way too soft. We give him like some of this as well, and we drop the heck out. Oh, that was on the main body, we don't want that. Some of this, and we drop the opacity big time. And we do some action there. Oh, it's a little weird. How do we feel about this? The tan color looks a little off to me. Is it too bright? Perhaps. Let's try desaturating it. Make it a little darker. We need to motion blur this as well. We could. That looks a bit better. Oh, we changed our hand color. Put the hands on a different one. Oops. Oh, it's kind of cute. This one's admittedly messy. I don't know. It's kind of cute. There's a wrong way to pet them? Yes, you always want to pet head to tail. Head to tail, head to tail. If you pet tail to head, then you're getting a handful of needles, of spines. That is a lot of gold. That is a lot of bombs that you can get with that. Famously, in cartoons, hedgehogs have something stuck onto them, maybe a tiny apple or a leaf. I could. I think just because maybe this one is a more real hedgehog, I might pass on that. But let's try making the rest of the body more tan and see how we feel about that. I do like that. Yeah, okay, I like that. I kind of want to make the ears just white again. Actually, you know what? The ears kind of should be this like darker shaded color, shouldn't they? And then let's get the dark color in here. Oh, this one's weird. I'm sorry if you don't like how this one came out, because it's weird, guys. I'm sorry. I got a little experimental. Part of me really wants to... Let me try something. The frosted tips? I feel like that helps, actually. A bit of clipping mask. Wait, that actually kind of works. Okay, I'm starting to see it. Nick with the dono, thank you so much. I don't know why, but I just want to pick him up.
Thank you for your patronage.
Cool. This was a weird one, but I kind of like how I think we turned it around. I think we turned it around. I am going to put this up on stream. I'm gonna call this one done for the hedgehog. This one is so cute. Thank you. Okay, there we go. There's the reassurance. My confidence is back. There's the hedgehog mouse. This one is different. But I like it. Okay. Let's see. How many mice is that today? I'm going to flatten this one. I'm going to leave it up on screen for a second here so that we can see it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mice so far today. And we've been going 2 hours. That's about our regular pace, about 5 mice an hour. Jeez. Ooh, I think it turned out great. Thank you, 7. Ooh, next one's a fun one. Let's go. We finally got it. We got Pomni from the Amazing Digital Circus. Okay, we're doing the Pomni mouse. About time. It took a while for anyone to suggest Digital Circus characters, and I was a little disappointed to see that, but you guys pulled through. Okay. What do we want to do? We want a drawing assist. We're gonna do the headband, the hat. We're gonna do the hair. We are going to do the hat like this. I remember earlier we got a Jester mouse requested, and I specifically did Mardi Gras colors because I didn't want it to be too similar to when we do the Pomni mouse, because I knew that somebody surely was going to request a Pomni mouse. There we go. I know she's got 2 buttons, but maybe we will just fit the one in here since we got the limited space. Yeah, definitely like this. I think I can make that a bit bigger. Yeah, perfect. Wonderful. The other thing that I want to do is the hair, and we'll get the blushes when we do the coloring. Let me turn assist off for this. And then one other thing I'm actually going to do is I'm going to grab Score Bunny, and we're going to do the eyelashes, because I love the eyelashes. The 3 up and the 3 down. There we go. Cool! Let's color, shall we? I haven't looked up a chat in a second. How do we feel about Pomni's Pomni time? Lays down and sobs. I personally am not okay. Some of the voice actors will be in Knoxville this week. I will be there. Oh, awesome. That's awesome. Nice. Oh dang, I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, a new episode of The Amazing Digital Circus out. Rinso with the 2, not enough existential crisis. Oh, for real. I enjoyed the new episode. I've talked about it a couple times on stream. We literally ended stream the other day so that I could go watch the new episode as it was coming out live. Right, Hannah Peeber has gotten so good at drawing and also reading chat. Oh, thank you. Cool. Okay, let's color. I can't do symmetrical drawing. I can't do symmetrical coloring with this one because Pomni is not colored symmetrically. Because if this were red and this was symmetrical, then this would also be red. But this is not red, this is red. So we're just gonna color in like this. You guys have a favorite character in the Digital Circus? Very curious to hear who you guys' favorites are. I'm personally, I'm a big Kinger fan. I feel like that's not that hot of a take. Kinger got better and better with each episode. Kinger is the correct answer. Exactly. By far Kinger. Exactly. I'm right behind you, aren't I? I keep trying to convince Zane to watch The Amazing Digital Circus because he sees the memes and he loves the memes. but I haven't gotten him to actually sit down and watch it yet. Maybe he's waiting for it to all be available so that he doesn't have to wait in suspense like the rest of us, which honestly respectable. But I would just love to sit him down and watch through the series with him and pick his brain about it, because I feel like he'd love it. Okay, and let's get some yellow going. I think this one is definitely going to be the thumbnail of whatever the next mouse stream is. This is one of my favorites that we've done today. I love it. I just love the character design on this show. I'm not normally a big 3D animated show guy, but hey, Glitch won me over. Now there is something specific that I would like to try with this mouse. I don't normally do it, but I would like to try changing the eyes. Let's grab Score Bunny and let's see what's possible here.
Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you for the dono. Watch party stream once it's done. Once it's all out with Zane, that would be fun. I could pitch that to him. And Nick also with the dono. A Peeper watch party stream, please. For real. Hey, I mean, hey, that's something that people are interested in. I have never done that before, but I could consider. I would be down to give the series a rewatch when the finale comes out. Maybe. How does that look? Does that look crazy? That looks a little crazy. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Maybe, maybe if we give it line art, maybe that's all it's missing. Let's just try giving it. Maybe that's what's bugging me about it. Oh boy, we might need to get rid of the eyelashes for that. You know what, guys? I don't think I like it. I know it's pretty iconic to Pomni's character, but I think I might literally just get rid of the eyes. The colored eyes. I don't like how it looks on this design. Sorry, not sorry. We're just gonna go with our regular mouse eyes. Out of curiosity, do you have a mouse brush? No, I don't. I don't have a brush that is specifically mouse. Unless you're referring to like a brush that I use specifically for the mouse, in which case I do. But I use it for a lot of projects, so I wouldn't call it my mouse brush. Guys, I will be right back. I'm gonna step away for one quick second. Okay, we are so back. Did we get a hugathlon going? Awesome. Let me just swap it back over. That shouldn't get rid of the hugathlon. No. Okay, cool. Alright, we're not quite done with this one yet. Let me color the line art. Sorry, I just stepped away. Mrs. Koi-fish and baby Koi-fish just got home, and I wanted to say a quick hello and let them know that I'm streaming. Now, one of the sketch mice down to the final two. The sketch mouse is nearly invisible. Like, sorry, not sketch as in scarecrow sketch, but like as in rough sketch. Which is just the... That one is just based off of the line art before I fine lined the baby mouse. Let's do this. Now let's grab a dark red. Oh, I love how this one is turning out. This is great so far. Okay, let's get a nice goldy yellow for these guys. Oop, I forgot this line in the middle of the hat. I'll come back. What else is new? What else is new? You guys watch Jetlag, the game? The new season of Jetlag, the game started today. I'm a big fan of Jetlag. This season they're doing a fun game mode called Rail Wars, where it's basically kind of like Splatoon in a way, but with train stations. Very poor way of explaining it, but JJ the Jetlag? No. Yes, I am a huge Jetlag fan. Yes, Jetlag is great. Awesome. I'm glad that we like Jetlag here. If you haven't watched it, if you guys like travel shows, if you guys like remember like The Amazing Race and you miss that itch, then this YouTube series just scratches that itch. I highly recommend you check it out. Just a group of friends that go around playing different games across the world, like that are very geographical. Like they play hide and seek, but across entire countries, or different versions of tag. Right now they're doing like a new game that looks like it's gonna be good fun. Trains, you got Aaron's attention, you bet. That's what I was doing this morning. Okay. I did not color the sleeves. Hold on. And I can color these in, and I can color these in. Okay, let's shade. We will multiply and we will do this. All right. I'm going to leave this one up on the screen for a second. I'm going to call this done for our Pomni mouse from the Amazing Digital Circus. We love the Amazing Digital Circus. Great request, great suggestion. I don't recall if there are any more Digital Circus requests, but I do hope we get to draw more characters on these mice because they're all very fun. How do you do your shading? She asks when she doesn't even use Procreate anymore. Yeah, I've kind of talked about it, but so for shading, I have this nice light purple, and as you kind of saw, what I do is I draw my shapes in first, and then what I do is I set that layer to multiply. I just play with blend modes. Multiply is my go-to for shadows. If I'm doing highlights or something else, I might do something different like screen. But different blend modes. The best way to think about blend modes is it's basically, oops, oh boy, 1 second guys, I gotta go into BRB mode. Procreate froze. I gotta restart the app. The best way to think about blend modes is math, unfortunately. Blend modes are essentially just your device doing math to figure out how to fuse colors together, because every color has a color code, which you may have noticed if you ever use a program like Photoshop. There's a color code for every color, and basically what blend modes do is they take that color code and they run it through a formula, a mathematical equation, to give it a property based off of sometimes other colors that it is on top of. So it takes those color codes and it just maths it all. So what I do is, let me swap it back over since we're good again. I basically just take a nice deep purple because shadows are cool. Not cool as in radical, like cold. Shadows are cold as opposed to warm light. So you get a cold color and you multiply it. And basically what it does is it creates a nice cold, darker version of those colors, which is exactly what we want out of our shadows. And it's super easy because I don't need to pick and choose all my colors. I just pick the purple and I set it to multiply. Cool. So that's our Pomni mouse. I forget, what were we at for the mouse count? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is mouse number 11. I'm gonna flatten Pomni mouse and we'll get our template back. I think, what do we have coming up? 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think we'll do 3 more mice. We'll do 3 more mice before we call it for today. I like ending on 14. 14 is my lucky number. We've done a few of these streams. 14 just seems to be a good number to call it. So we'll do 3 more mice. Yeah, we'll do 3 more mice. So, the next mouse that we have is Kiriko from Overwatch. This is going to be a fun one. I like Kiriko. I like Kiriko's design a lot. So does Overwatch. Digital art baffles me. Yeah, it's different. It's a different language. Kush is awake. Kush just got back to me. He's down to play some more games. Wonderful. Overwatch, the Overwatch 2 poster child, Kiriko. Okay, let's get going. I'm a little surprised at how many Overwatch mice have been requested. It's not a ton, but like, I don't know. I used to play this game a ton, and it's kind of getting a resurgence in popularity. So that's awesome to see. Yeah. Okay. Oops, we don't want assisted on for the hair. We'll get her hair in the back. Oh boy, it's not getting this angle right. There we go. We gotta have a... Okay, we can turn our symmetry back on in just a second. Gotta have a bow. And then we'll turn our symmetry back off. Seconds up. For the ponytail. Awesome. I do love her design. Kiriko is a great design. Yeah. I gotta say that, of all the Overwatch characters, I used to be a tank main who would occasionally dip into support. And Kiriko was the one support that I just couldn't get into. I don't know why. The playstyle just did not line up with me. She's a very clutch hero. You need to be able to call the right moment. And as a tank main, you'd think I'd be able to do that. But alas, no. Let's... oops, not Clippy Mask. We want to drawing assist back on. Okay. Assist. Boom, boom. Okay, this should be good, and then I think we should probably give her at least a kunai, right? Yeah, let's give her the kunai. And then she's got, like, gloves. Cool! Kiriko! Here she is. Let's color all this in. Tanking and healing sounds like Chansey to me. You know, I never thought about it that way, but yeah, maybe I do have a type. Oh god. Oh no, now I'm gonna think about that every time I play Overwatch. Curse you. Deadlock mentioned? I love Deadlock as well. I think Will and I talked about it on stream another time, but Will and I used to go hard for Deadlock. Back when it was very early, stream key, or not stream key, invite only. I mean, everybody was getting in, but we really did enjoy some Deadlock. Deadlock is just one of those games where I don't have the time to sink into it. Like, the matches are 45 minutes and you really can't pause. I can't do that. I can't do that with a kid. I gotta be able to step away when I need to. Oh, I didn't finish detailing the ears. Let me finish detailing the ears. I want these here, I want these here, and then we'll do the symbol in the middle when we do our coloring. But that deal. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. There is the headband done. We're gonna put a little bit of red on there. What am I missing? She's got the red hands, the red gloves. Kind of a darker red for the gloves. Maybe I do go darker. Same as the leggings, yeah. Yeah. And we're gonna come down here for this. I totally forgot to color the middle skirt thing. We'll come back to that. Middle skirt thing, color that in. Okay, and then once again, I'm just going to use a really apparent color for my whites, and then I will make it lighter afterwards. Actually, is this a different layer? It's not. Okay, good thing I caught that. We're coloring in everything white with a different color. Just because the body color is white, I don't want to lose track of what I have already painted. And then this is white. Okay. Yes, okay, we'll go to hue and saturation. We'll slide our brightness all the way up so that we're white. And let's go for a nice dark green for her hair. Merge that down now. Actually, I want to lower it because we got rid of some of our red accents accidentally. This one's coming out really well. I don't think... Ooh, is this gonna be a hot take? No, I don't think it's gonna be that hot of a take. Blizzard really did nail character design with this game. And I don't honestly think I can name a game that I think has better character design than this game. So much thought goes into the specific characters, not only their lore, but like just the way that they look. I think Deadlock, the other reason why I like Deadlock so much is because they're the only other game that feels at all comparable to the amount of thought that they put into their character design. Of course, Valve's gonna nail it. Honestly, non-Overwatch player and ignoring the bias of being a sequel poster girl, Kiriko has a neat kitsune aesthetic, Shrine Maiden design. Whether it fits the Overwatch universe, I don't know. I don't play it. It does. It totally does. It's incorporated well. And yes, I think it's a very well done design. Yeah, okay. Let's color that kunai. And we will color this in. Cool. Cool. Let's color some line work. We'll get the red first. Mainly the headband. And the rest of the outfit, I guess. That's also red, isn't it? Okay, we will grab this kind of white. This kind of dark blue for our whites. And it looks like we forgot to color in the inside of the ears when we were doing our whites. So I will do that after we finish our... this is white. This is white. And we also forgot to add the characters on the headband. The Japanese characters. We will go back and do that as well. Okay, we've got this. Belt. Oh my gosh, there's so much that we have to go back and got the line art on the center skirt piece as well. Look at that. Am I getting sloppy, guys? No, there's just so much going on with this one, surely. Okay, what did we say we were gonna go back and do? First things first, we're gonna go back and we're gonna color ears. Okay, ears are colored in. What was the other thing we said we were gonna do? We were gonna put the characters on the headband. I'm gonna grab Score Bunny for that. Oh boy. I don't remember my katakana very well. We're just gonna make stuff up. I hope that that's not offensive or upsetting to anybody. Sneak a 14 in there because we like 14. And a little smiley. There we go. That kind of does it. I'm gonna get rid of. Oops. I'm gonna get rid of this one so that it's a bit more square. There we go. Cool, 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 cool. The ancient rune. How many mouses have we gotten to in this stream? This is number 12. Because I said we're going to do 14 and we're going to call it. So this is number 12. We're going to do 2 more after this. I think this is number 12. I'll do a count after we're done with this one. Let me color the hair. Back to Mercury. Yeah. I do hope you guys are all still enjoying these mouse streams. They are such fun to kick back and just draw in the mornings. This is gonna be a bad analogy, but like with how many mouse drawings I have to get through, it almost feels a little bit like homework. But it's fun homework because I like drawing, and doing the homework with all of you just makes it all the more enjoyable. Cool. I think we're good for colors there. I'm gonna shade now. Yeah. Let us shade. I don't think I talked about it since I brought up Overwatch. I was a Roadhog main. Is that a red flag? This was before he was toxic meta, guys. I was a Roadhog main in Overwatch 1 when he was a sleeper pick. And then in Overwatch 2, he was really good for a while, and a lot of people got really annoyed with the Hog players. And it was an unfortunate time to be a Hog main, because even though he was really good, everybody freaking hated you for playing him. Put the motion blur on there, and we will drop the opacity. Cool! Let's blow this up. I'll leave it on screen for a second. I love how this one came out. This one's great. Gosh, we got 2 heavy hitters. We got Pomni and Kiriko back to back. That's awesome. The massive green flag. Awesome, we love that. Red flag, get that hog out of here. I see you must be in Overwatch 2. You must have joined during 2. Roadhog Chansey skin needed now. Wait, guys, I swear I don't like Roadhog just because he's the big boy. Thick tank with self-healing Peter is not avoiding the allegations. Guys, you're shattering my worldview. I'm learning something about myself this stream. I think I always knew it, but the signs were always there, weren't they? Big chunky tank with self-healing. Wow. giggling, guys. That's hilarious. Pink flag? There we go. Much better. I think we broke him. Kind of. Okay. I'm gonna flatten Kiriko. Two more mice remain. Actually, I promised a mouse count. Let's do a mouse count. We started with Helldiver Mouse. Let's do a, no, we'll do a recap when we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That was mouse number 12 for the stream, which means this is going to be 13 and then 14 is going to be the last one. So the next one is going to be a Rescue Rangers mouse. Base pick. Cool. Let's do, this is the bad Rescue Rangers. Here's the classic Rescue Rangers. Let me think here. Let me think. Which one do we want to do? They just said Rescue Rangers. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, chat. We're gonna do a poll. I'm gonna let you guys decide this one. I'm gonna let you guys decide this one. Let me open my poll settings real quick. We'll complete. Oh, I didn't complete the last poll. Oops. Excuse me. Let me type this all out. Give me 1 second, guys. Add that. And I'm just gonna make it that. Okay. Cool. Okay. Add, advanced, we'll do this for 2 minutes. Do a 2-minute poll. Confirm. Can we run it? Let's start the poll. Okay, we're running a poll. Which Rescue Ranger mouse should we draw, guys? You can vote Chip, Dale, Gizmo, or Jack. I didn't type out all of Monterey Jack. So if you guys type exclamation point and then Chip, Dale, Gizmo, or Jack, I'll let you guys pick which one we do. We got 2 minutes, so cast your votes. Is her name Gadget? Did I mix that up? Her name is Gadget, guys. I'm sorry. I said Gizmo. Gizmo is Gadget. Gizmo is Gadget. I got that wrong. That's my memory failing me there. I'm not including Zipper. Sorry, I'm not doing a Zipper mouse. That would be too simple. It's just a red shirt. Gizmo is Gadget. That's my bad. It's been a while, guys. Hmm. 1 minute remaining. Get your votes in. Oh, wow. Okay. Zipper would go with Jack. I don't know. I don't want to do a bonus. We're not doing Zipper. I can't believe Gadget and Zipper are canonically married with children. Yeah, man. Listen, we don't have to talk about Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, the new movie. I enjoyed it, but I enjoyed it as a standalone thing, but if you're a Rescue Rangers fan, then it's kind of a slap in the face. I don't know. Is it? Do any Rescue Rangers fans like the new movie? Because I admittedly am not a huge Rescue Ranger fan, and I thought the movie was okay, but not great. Poll is done. Poll is done. Okay, what are the results? Did it say? Did it already say in chat? Did it take the suspense away from me? No, I don't think it did. Okay, the poll is done. In last place, with only 3 votes, we have Monterey Jack. Womp womp. No Monterey Jack. We also have in 3rd place, Chip. So we're not doing Chip. In 2nd place was Dale, with 27% of the votes. And Gizmo, aka Gadget, my bad, got the most votes. So we're gonna do a Gadget Mouse. Awesome. We're gonna do a Gadget Mouse from Rescue Rangers. Okay. Let me pick my iPad back up. Rescue Rangers Gadget. Why did I think her name was Gizmo? Same difference, really. Okay, this is fun. This is different. We haven't done a... I say we haven't done a ton of female mouse. Literally the last 2 mouse we did are females. Okay, we got our template. Let's hop in here. This is gonna be a fun one. Okay. Oops, we do not have black. Now we have black. Okay. Oh my gosh, and she is a mouse, so they've already designed her hair to be mousy. That's freaking awesome. Like, sorry, by mousy I mean like it's accommodating the ears and stuff like that. We don't need to figure out what to do with the ears. Okay, we want to make sure that we get these goggles. Can't forget her goggles. Okay, there's the hair. Oop, I have chat closed because I'm looking at the poll. What are you guys saying? Was Gizmo one of the fruit-eating birds? I don't remember. Maybe I had Gizmo on the brain because I named one of my mice Gizmo in the video. Chip was too Indiana Jones. We've already done Indiana Jones. Good point. I missed the vote, but I would have voted Chip. Oh. Oops. Also, I might be wrong, but wasn't there a cult about her? I don't remember. I'm big Rescue Rangers talk, but I don't remember it too well, to be honest, guys. Okay, let's turn some drawing assist on. She's got the jumpsuit, got the belt. I'm glad that we got to do a poll before the end of stream. I like it when you guys get to pick. Okay, cool. I think that that's good. Let's color. There's also Gizmo Duck from DuckTales, same era. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of? I don't know. Okay, let's color. She is a nice golden blonde, so nice gold blonde color. Go in. We're gonna underlay this. We'll underlay the rest of the hair there. We'll come back up to that color in that part. Okay, she's got like the bluish gray goggles. And they are like a nice lighter blue on the inside. And she has a nice lavender jumpsuit. A little bluer. Something like this. Exactly. Oh, we love it. Oh, we're gonna do the body for this. Whipping mask. Here we go. And then the belt is a darker, more red purple. There we go. And then the shirt is white. Should we do the skin color? Usually I lean towards no. Let's try it. Yeah, I don't like it. I think we'll leave it. I think we'll leave the white skin color. The fluff color of the baby mouse. She's so cute. Maybe a little more orangey on the hair. Oh yeah, I definitely see what you guys are talking about. This is definitely, I assure you, this is one of those instances where the Discord stream is not picking up the colors that I am using. I really hope that it's more apparent when I actually upload these to the Discord. But when I stream for you guys, my stream setup is wild for drawing because I draw on an iPad and I stream using a PC, so those two aren't really compatible. I can't just AirPlay. So what I have to do is I'm in a call with myself in Discord, my iPad. That's why you might see, if you ever hear me refer to Drawing Machine, I have a second Discord account called Drawing Machine. So I'm in a call with Drawing Machine, and Drawing Machine is sharing their screen, my iPad, with my computer, and then the stream is grabbing the stream from Discord. So the colors aren't exactly one-to-one. She needs some sort of technical device in her hand. Oh yeah, that's true. We could give her like a wrench or something. We could, I don't know, she's not really depicted with a wrench here. Plosky with the 5 gifted memberships, thank you so much, wow. Wow, oh my goodness, big W for the gifted. If you guys got a gifted membership there, please make sure to say thank you. And this is a good time to once again plug that if you got gifted a membership there, you also get to request a baby mouse. So now that you are a member, head over to the posts tab of my channel. Look for the post that is about baby mice and leave your request there. I'll add you to the list. Cool. Okay, I think I might actually pass on the prop for this one. But let's start coloring our line. Okay, and we'll do the dark purple. basically the rest of this, right? Thank you for pitying me. They love me. How many mice have been drawn today? This will be 13, so the next one's going to be the last one that we're going to do today. We're going to cut it off at 14. And then let's not forget the goggles. Let's go dark. And then lighter again, just so that we... not that. Don't like that. I'm gonna grab the same blue. Cool. Okay, we've got this here for that, and we will also do this and this and this. Okay, let's shade. Let's get some shapes in there for shading. Nothing too crazy with this one going on, shading wise. We'll get under the arms. We'll get under the collar. Okay, let's multiply. Motion blur. And let's lower that opacity. Cool. Let me blow this up for the stream. I'm gonna call this done for our gadget mouse. Don't forget to close the poll. I forgot to do that. Thank you. Oopsie, I thought when I had set it to 2 minutes it would stop after 2 minutes. Wow, look at that percentage in chat. Gizmo was the most voted option of the poll with 51.51, 51, 51, 51, 51, 51, 16% of the votes. Hydrate checkpoint. I did just take a sip. Sorry if that was loud. Okay, there's Gadget. Let's flatten Gadget. And let's grab our template for the last mouse of today. Let me reopen my list. What is after Gadget? Where's Gadget? Oh no, sorry, this just said Rescue Ranger Mouse and we voted, that's why. Okay. Rescue Ranger Mouse. Oh, I like this one. Okay. The next mouse just says... well, it doesn't just say. The next mouse says, in quotation marks, the mouse who survived. Maybe beat up with claw scratches, survived the purloin, question mark? This is a fun one. Okay, so this one's a little open-ended, open to interpretation. Yeah, the mouse who survived. Let me close our reference because we don't need it for this one. The mouse who survived. So we want like a hardened, scratched up mouse. Okay. I think I'm gonna have fun with this one. Okay, let's do some angry eyebrows. He doesn't care. He's hardened. Okay. And we're gonna give him some big scars. This is gonna make more sense when it's all colored in. So let's do like, I don't know this. Mask for that. Yeah. That. So there's his scratches, but let's put it underneath all the face stuff. So silly. Has he done a Kratos mouse? I have not. I think I did see that one requested though, unless somebody changed their mind. This is Shanks as a mouse? I'm not sure which Shanks you're referring to. It's Tiny Peter, but now he wants revenge. Exactly, he survived. Ear bite! That's a great call. Great call. We're doing it. What else can you guys think of for a beat up mouse? Should we bruise him a little bit? It's just a wholesome, chill stream, guys. How should we abuse this mouse? I want to give him, I think I want to give him, like, eye bags. He's tired. He's tired, he's grumpy, he's gumpy. I want to give him, like, a 10 o'clock shadow. Like, he's had it rough. Stubby tail? Yeah, sure, we could dock his tail a little bit. Let's do that. Half his tail is gone, yeah. Give him bandages? Okay, we'll give him bandages. Actually, I'm gonna do this on a different layer, so oops, that's the system. Actually, hold up. I'm gonna swap this so that there's more symmetry here. Bandage here, bandage here. All I hear are screams. This poor mouse needs a home. Bro has seen things. What things? Nobody knows. Missing left arm? I don't think we need to remove an entire arm off this guy. How is this guy even still alive? This is the mouse that survived, so I think we're supposed to ask that question. Kawaii, I will not hear such Clarence slander. What did Kawaii say? I kind of want to hear the Clarence slander. Blood splatter? We're not going to do blood. Sorry, guys. I don't want to do blood. This baby mouse has been through it. He definitely has. He definitely has. Maybe this is just good. Maybe we just call it here. Down with Clarence. Yeah. It looks like this guy might have had a run-in with Clarence. I know it was Purloin, but... I don't think I don't I don't think I'm gonna survive in this house, mouse. Always fear an old mouse in a profession where people die young. Yeah, exactly. Holding a cushfish for revenge. That could be fun. I think we'll call this one here. This one feels like a lot is going on already. I don't want to overcomplicate it. This was a fun one. Yay, we got a vote and we got like a poll contribution one. That's a great way to end it on. This is the mouse that survived the cat attack. This mouse should have a trait that lets it survive one purloin attack. Guys, that's a whole can of worms. I get that there's some mouse skins where it looks like they should have like certain abilities, but it's like there's hundreds of mice in this game now. We can't just pick and choose which ones have traits. That would be fun for house rules. If you guys want to go ahead and play the game yourself with house rules. Gosh, what's that card game? There's a card game where every time someone wins a round, they get to make a rule. And you just keep going until it gets too complicated to play. I don't remember what that's called, but that would be a really fun way to house rule Mousetrap, where every baby, the person who gets the baby gets to decide a rule for the baby. You just keep track of who has who, and then stealing baby mice is so much more fun. Cool! That's what house rules are for. Exactly, mouse. That's what mouse rules are for. Mousehold. People need to make new rules for the mouse have abilities. That sounds like way too much work. You guys do that. Aaron mouse ability talks about train game and the mods for some reason. And mods for some of the best humans in the world. Oh, Aaron, too true. Yeah, exactly. Aaron mouse would be whoever. You don't actually have to go to the log to get the Aaron mouse. You just need to win a game of train game. It's Mao. I was talking about Mao. Mousetrap Mao rules. Mousetrap. That would be so funny. Hey, if you guys want to play some of the board games, hop into our Discord. Use exclamation Discord and you'll get the link. And there is a role that is new there. I don't think I got to chat about it on stream. Maybe I did. There's a new role that you can react to called Wanna Play. That is the only role that everybody can ping. And basically, when you sign up for that role, you basically are saying, hey, notify me when people are looking for extra players. It could be quiz stuff, it could be board games. But yeah, ever since we implemented it, I always see people playing in the Discord. I saw a few people do it.
Thank you for your patronage.
Submitting like during the stream. And I just love to see the community coming together to play games. I would love to see more people playing games. And playing with Mao rules for Mousetrap would be wild. Thank you for the dono, Agent Dr. 67. I missed the Pomni mouse. I submitted that one. Cry. Oh no, I'm so sorry you missed it. Go back, watch the VOD. We loved it. We talked about a lot of Digital Circus stuff while we were enjoying that one. Thank you for submitting that one. I love the Digital Circus characters. Okay, guys. I promised that was going to be the last mouse. This was mouse number 14 for this stream. We've been going for 3 hours and like 15 minutes. So let's do a mouse recap. Let's do a recap of everything that we drew today, shall we?
Thank you for your patronage.
Another dono, thank you so much, Moose Master. But Pokemon would be so fun and chaotic. I don't think I've heard of Moose Master. I'll have to look that one up. I always love hearing about new games. Okay, we're gonna flatten the mouse that survived. And let us go back through what we did. So, number 14, we have, you saw it, the mouse that survived. Next, we have Gadget. As you guys voted, there was the Rescue Rangers request, and Gadget was the winner. We have the Kiriko mouse. This one came out great, actually. I love this one. We have the Pomni mouse. Also love this one. 2 bangers back to back. So many good ones today. I say that as if I don't mean to show any favoritism. They're all so fun to draw. But there's some characters that I'm particularly fond of. We got the Pomni mouse. We got the hedgehog mouse. This one was a little weird. We got a little experimental with this one, but I'm happy with how this one came out. I like the quills. We've got the Unico, the unicorn mouse. We got the cowboy mouse with the extra little pony, wooden pony. That one was fun. We've got the pirate mouse. Specifically, this was... I gotta look over at my list at what their name was again. Specifically, this is Unico from Wind Waker mouse. Very cute. Love the tooth on that one. We've got the baby elephant mouse that we referenced Zootopia for. This one came out great. So cute. Love it. We've got the Ponbon mouse. This one is so silly. We've got Laban. Also came out great. So many fun ones. This was a great one. And then we've got the fruit duo of the banana one from Family Guy. And then we got the mango suit. Had some fun with that one. And then the one that kicked it all off was the Helldiver mouse for Democracy. Thank you all so much for your submissions. OMG, I wasn't here for Ponbon, and I love it. Thank you. You go check the VOD if you missed this one, guys. As official...
Thank you for your patronage.
Aegis with the dono again. As the official mouse counter, we are up to exactly 151. Wow, well if that's not perfect to end it on. We've got an entire Gen 1 region of mice now, guys. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. There seems to be a lot of love for the Pomni one, so I'm gonna leave that one up here as we do our closing remarks. 151 mouse. That's insane. That's actually insane. Where are we on the list? Let me see. So the list, okay. So the list is no guarantee number because I've kind of explained it before. My mouse list is a Google sheet that I have where I've basically exported all of my member data from YouTube. And so on the list, there are currently, the last time I updated the list, 532 members. And we have, so keep in mind, again, the list is backwards. So we started at 532 and we are working our way up the list because the bottom of the list is the oldest members. So we've been working our way up the list. So from 532, the mouse that we just did, the mouse who survived, is number 365. So I'm not gonna sit here and do the math. Maybe I'll let somebody else do that. Because keep in mind, not everybody who's a member submitted a mouse. Okay, fine, I guess I can do the math. Hold up, let me get a calculator. Why is my phone frozen? Is anybody gonna be into it? Let's see, we got 532, and we just finished mouse number 365. 365, which means we have completed 167. Oh, no. So we have done 151 mice. Okay, but wait a second. So 532 minus 167 equals. So there. Wait a second. Yeah. Yes. Of course. Why did I need to do math for that? I'm so stupid, guys. So yeah, there's at least 365 mice left. Now, I will say a lot of members on this list didn't actually submit a mouse. It's mainly the gifted people, the people who got gifted mice, or memberships, the people who got gifted memberships. Not everybody who gets gifted knows to go comment what mouse they want. So look at the chat. If your name is green, if you have a peebdoof, that means you're a member. If you didn't buy it yourself, that means it got gifted to you. If you have not already, go request a mouse. I'll update the mouse list as we go. But yeah, we still got hundreds of mice to go. So, oh, I didn't even realize we were doing a Hugathlon during that. Nice little Mimikyu mouse win. He were accidentally tricking himself into doing math. You know it. I know, and I really didn't even need to. Cool. Okay, guys. Well, let me bring the stream up. So if you guys don't know how this works, as of the next stream, don't know when that is. Did I open? Oh my gosh, I just got jump scared by Tabletop Sim. I don't think I clicked to open it, but it just opened. So yeah, if you guys don't know how this works, these mice that we drew today will be available as stream avatars for the next stream. It'll probably be a Pokopia stream next. I've been toggling between the two. But I will update the mouse list and I will post the updated mouse list on the Discord. So if you're not already in there, go check that out. Yeah, I'm still waiting for mine. I got gifted mine during Mouse Stream 1, but I'm very patient. Where? Let me see. Yours is coming up, Aegis. Yours is coming up. Yours is very close. You are the Stout Heart Rex from Xenoblade, right? Is that your request? I think that we will probably hit yours next stream. Based off of the pace that we've been going at. So your patience has paid off. Where in the Discord is it? It is in the Peeber Pals. If you go to Peeber Pals and you check the hashtag, if you check the pins. Check the pins and there's a couple messages in there that have the mouse list. That's not what people have requested, that's what's already been done if you want to change your avatar to something that already exists. But yeah, cool. I will put us into ending stream mode so that everybody can get their redeems in. If you haven't had a pine cone in a little while, do yourself a favor, have a pine cone, enjoy one on me. But yeah, I will, we just did one, but I like to end on Hugathlons, so I'm gonna set us up to do one more Hugathlon. And I will let you all say bye to each other. Let me see, is there anyone to raid right now? Anyone live? Well, this Hugathlon runs? It doesn't look like anyone's live. Okay, no raid. Sorry guys, no raid. We'll just wait out this Hugathlon. I'll let you all say your goodbyes. Thank you all for joining today. Thank you for all the continued support with these drawing streams. It really is freaking awesome that I just get to hang out and draw with you guys. And thank you for petting Peep Doof. They love it. Oh, and I'm dead. I didn't win this one. Love these streams, Peter. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. Bye. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you, Peeber. Def needed this today. Thank you. I'm glad you freaking love the art streams. I'm glad, guys. See you next time, everyone. Yeah, see you next time, everyone. We're down to the final 3. Have a wonderful day, everyone. And there we have it. The winner of the Hugathlon. Congratulations on the win, Zenvrak. Alright, everyone. See ya. See you next time. Thank you all again. Bye bye.